a lot of big wins in your career, whether it is a player, assistant coach, now a coach. Where does this one rank for you all time?
Well, I'm really happy for our guys. It's not really about me. It's about our guys learning how to win against outstanding programs, which we did tonight. Excuse me. The thing I was most proud of in the game was our toughness. There were a number of breaking points throughout the game where teams that I've had here, maybe even including this one, would have not kept fighting. And our guys, they kept fighting, and then at the end they found a way to win. And, it wasn't exactly how we drew it up, but our kids found a way to win, and I'm incredibly proud of them. And it was a great win, and I'm really happy for our fans, too. Our fans are hungry, and I think they're thirsty for wins and wins like this, and I hope they can enjoy it.
With 30 seconds left, the game's tied, and you have the ball, it ends up going to Caton. Is that what you drew up, what you wanted in
Yes.
the timeout?
Yeah, Caton, it was terrific. And that group that closed the game for us was phenomenal. They made a lot of really big plays. What we wanted to do at the end of shot clock, they were switching all ball screens, was get their center switched on to Caton, and we wanted him to drive it, which is what he did. And fortunately, he was able to get fouled and then make some real pressure free throws. So proud of our guys. They were terrific. And it's nice not to have to score 95 points to win a game. We won the game primarily because of our defense. We had unusual lineups out there. We were in foul trouble. Our guys found a way to win, and our defense was a huge part of the victory.
In that five-man unit that closed the game, Dwayne played a major role. He hadn't played much in the game before that, and he's taken a little bit of a lesser role this year. What did it mean to you and to him to have him close the way he did?
Well, he was great. I thought he was incredibly competitive, and he's been rewarded. He's got a different role. I wouldn't say it's lesser. He's got a different role, and he's embraced it with the maturity of an upperclassman whose primary focus is winning. And it's nice to see him rewarded for that. We don't win the game without him. Made huge plays, a couple big-time drives, thought he competed defensively, and really proud of him.
It's kind of ironic because late in the game you guys weren't hitting the free throws, and then it comes down to the free throws. Anything you told your guys or anything like that?
No, we're a good free throw shooting team, and again, one of the hurdles that we have to overcome is being able to win games where we maybe don't shoot the ball as well as we're traditionally used to shooting the ball. I think we are being tested in that area, and our guys responded. They showed great toughness and fight and spirit, and that is the foundation of any really good team: toughness, fight, and spirit. And then if you can add really good offense and really good defense, then you have a chance to have a hell of a season. But I'm really proud of my guys.
What were you thinking, your reaction as you see all the students just start to come on the court?
Really, one, I wanted to make sure Villanova was safe. I've been on the other side of it, and I wanted to make sure that their kids got out without any incident. And then secondly, just so happy for our fans. The last 5 minutes of the game it's the best for me in my experience at the Bradley Center. It's the best our fans have been. And I've said this on numerous occasions. They have the ability to impact a game. Their enthusiasm, their intensity, the fact they were standing the whole last 5 minutes, it's uplifting to our guys, and it also affects the other team. And so our fans were a big part of this win, and I hope they get to enjoy that.
We saw Caton struggle early in the season when he was injured, and now he's had his two biggest games and arguably your two biggest wins here. How drastically does his presence affect this team?
Yeah, Caton's a really good player, and he always has been, even though he hasn't played well all season. He had to find his role, and we were learning him too. And even when he was struggling, I knew the kid could really play. And I think you're seeing that. It's not just the last two games in Big East play. The kid's been a big-time player. And we've been able to use him in a lot of different scenarios. In this game, he played anywhere from the point guard to the power forward. And when you have somebody like that who can do that, it it gives you an advantage.
Obviously heart and perseverance helped you guys win this game, but schematically you did things to shut down Villanova too. What made you go to the 1-3-1 originally and then go back to it, and why did that work?
Well, we felt coming into this game that Villanova, with as efficient as they are offensively, that you couldn't give them just one look. So we had planned to use a man and some switching man, 2-3 zone and 1-3-1. The 1-3-1 was really good for us. I thought our guys really believed in it. And then, to be fair, we also caught Villanova on a poor shooting night. But those are the type of things that happen when you're going to beat a team like that. But we wanted to give them different speeds with our defense. We were able to do that. And that was a huge part of us winning. I mean, they shot 32% from the field and 18% from three in the second half. And second halves usually have been our downfall defensively, not tonight.
Steve, the last two games, obviously signature wins, particularly tonight. Can you build on this in terms of confidence and what have you and get where you want to be?
Well, we have to build on it. Like I told our guys in the locker room, this is not our destination. Now, this may be one really special stop on our journey, but this can't be our destination. There's a lot of basketball to play. We're not even halfway through Big East season. So this is not a destination. This is a great win. Our guys fought for it. They earned it. We need to learn and grow from it and get better from it. And there's a lot of basketball to be played. And I want them to enjoy it. Our fans should enjoy it more than our players. And they're certainly going to enjoy it more than the coach. But this cannot be a destination. This is just a stop on our journey.
Coach, what does it say about your team, though? The last 3 games against top 15 teams, you beat 2 of them. What kind of statement does that make about Marquette?
Well, I think we're getting better, and we need to continue to do that. Our guys have shown that they can play with the top teams in the country, and that's something that I believe they could do for a long time. But we've had to learn how to win. I mean, the older guys in our program have, and this is not a criticism, it's a fact, they haven't won at a high level. And the younger guys in our program are just figuring out how to play college basketball. So there's a learning process to that. You don't stick people together and, now we're winning. You got to learn how to win. And our guys are doing that, and we need to continue to figure out how we can improve in those areas as well.
So kind of going off of that, you mentioned that you guys aren't even halfway through the Big East season, but yet you have these 2 big wins. And I know you mentioned before you guys didn't play as hard as you could have against Villanova the last time you guys played. Now you guys are on this roll. How far can this team go?
Well, I think that's to be determined. The thing I like tonight is we competed. When we were in Philadelphia, we didn't compete. And really to start the game, I thought our guys almost gave them too much respect. I mean, they're a great team. And Jay Wright's a Hall of Fame coach. But at the end of the day, you're in between the lines, man. Lay it on the line. And I thought as the game wore on, we got more comfortable in doing that.
We good? Thanks, guys.
Thanks.